What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is video number 4 today. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do math. And we're gonna be talking about ACST, and this is a stock that was up over 100% today. I absolutely butchered my trades on this stock, but I was able to profitably trade it. I was able to salvage what was a negative series of trades on this stock and turn it overall profitable. I think all in all, I made $6.47 on this stock, which is absolutely life-changing money. I'm gonna go buy myself a Subway footlong. No, I don't think they're $6 anymore. I'm gonna buy myself a 6-inch, and it's gonna be lovely. I need to fix that light too. All right, sorry, I'm getting really distracted. ADHD kicking in here. So I'm gonna talk about this stock. If you don't follow me on Twitter, definitely you wanna do that at @handleintocash. I'll put my my @ down below. But I tweeted a picture of, when I was adjusting the technical resistance lines on this stock, and it traded a perfect channel, broke out outside of the channel, and then had a beautiful breakout. I bought it when it broke out of the channel. I got scared, I sold some out, but I was still able to make a profit overall. But if we go look at the chart, it had a beautiful, beautiful breakout. And this is another thing that I want to teach you guys and have you learn, because these channel breakouts are another really good pattern to trade. They have very high consistency, and yeah, I think they're worth learning. So with that being said, let's dive into my computer. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna try to make this super quick. So if you look at this chart here, this is ACST, and it doesn't really look like anything super special, right? Well, if you put it on the 1-minute chart and you zoom in, this is what I saw. And I saw that it was in this beautiful down trending channel here. This is what the stock looked like when I was considering buying it. And I'm thinking, all right, well, it's gonna do one of two things. It's going to continue on down at this point, and I could potentially dip by it here around the 40-cent area, or it's gonna break on up through this, this downward trending channel. And when it does that, it is a reversal of the bullish, the bearish downward trending channel. And when it breaks out past that, that is normally a very good sign that it's gonna go on and continue to run. And then if it can break out past the daily high here at 47.85, that is a continuation sign that it's very likely to continue to run. And because of that, I ended up buying this stock right when it broke out past. And I don't know my exact entries and stuff like that. I think you can see here, where did I end up buying this? Yeah, so I bought this at 43.36, so I ended up buying it, right in this area. I think it was right in this area, right as it was breaking out of this. And then it pretty much ripped on up, and I think I might have gotten scared at some point in there. I think I ended up selling some. Yeah, so I think I tried to add, and then I ended up having to sell some, and that's very frustrating. So I'm still trying to figure out a good way where I can do it like Warrior Pro Trade. I don't know if you guys follow him, Warrior Trades. He's very good at trading in terms of these volatile stocks, and he always adds to winning positions if they're continuing on the breakout. And I struggle with that, because then if it tanks down from where I'm adding to the winning position, suddenly a position that I would still be positive on is positive from the bottom, negative from the top, and so it's pretty much, break even, and that's very frustrating for me. So I still need to figure out a good way of being able to add to these winning positions. So, I'm still working on that. But in this case, this is the type of technical analysis that I love. It's a downward trending channel. It clearly breaks out of this, and it just goes on to run. And this went on to run significantly, and you could have bought it, when it broke out past this, or you could have dip bought it, when it held, when it held right here and didn't even go back in the channel and continued on up. You could have bought it here at, the breakout of this previous high, which was not quite a double top, but, pretty close. And then you could have bought it here when it was ripping up through 50 cents. All these moves gave some pretty good entries, and this stock is, the type of thing where it's moving a lot in one day, and it's pretty cheap. So you don't have to put a lot of money in to make a significant amount of money. And obviously, I screwed this one up, and I only walked away with $6 when it should have been hundreds of dollars. But it's part of trading. You learn as you go, and there's no such thing as a perfect trader. So it's all about taking these lessons away and learning how to read the charts and get profitable trades from what you're seeing. And that's, you know, hopefully what you guys can take away from this video, because I mean that's pretty much all there is. Pretty clear downtrending channel, but that was reversed, and then the overall bullish pattern, and it just continued on to rip up through new highs. And I guess, you know, if you want to look at the 1-year chart, the reason this is so good is because, like, look at this crazy gap down, man. Like, that is disgusting if you were holding through this. This is why I'm scared to hold stocks like this overnight, because you don't want to wake up to that in the morning with your position down. What is that? It went from 70 cents to 20 cents. With your position down, I can't do that in my head. 70 to 20. I don't know. What is that? 60, 70, something like that. It's down big, you know, 2/3 is gone instantly. So you don't want to wake up to that. But because of that, there's kind of like a gap that this had the opportunity to fill. So, I mean, over here, there's a little bit of resistance, but there's really not that much, because I think most of the people who had it here were probably out at this point. And so I think, you know, this area gave a lot of room to spike. And because of that, when it spiked up past this high here, which was, you know, 29, when it spiked up past that, it was a pretty good sign, you know, pretty good sign to go long on this. So ultimately, I just want to train you guys to see patterns like this. Again, follow me on Twitter. I tweeted this out before it happened, you know, right as it was right here. I think it looked like that. So, I mean, if you want to see it, I think I tweeted out when it looked like this, you know, looking to either buy here or buy at the breakout of that. And it had a nice little rip. So just train yourself to see patterns like this, learn support and resistance, learn these channels, you know, learn head and shoulders, learn all these patterns that I talk about, and you're going to be a lot more likely to be able to trade profitably. And that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you watch to the end, I say this most videos at this point, but very few people watch all the way to the end. In this case, you are my savior, my saving grace. I really appreciate you, legitimately, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I think 4 videos is enough for one day, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Definitely have some e-commerce videos coming up. I've been doing mostly stocks, but I have some e-commerce videos coming up, and then, you know, if I make some trades tomorrow, I'll probably do some updates there. You know, we'll see how this MRNJ stock turns out. Have 1 million shares in that, so hopefully we get the squeeze that I'm looking for, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.